always watching.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't really have a lot of time to think of this one. It's a slaughter at the end of the day.
Mid-slaughter. I mean,
Hero has viability outside of Parivision.
I don't think his hero's that bad. In fact,
He's blocked in by the creeps. He's going to have to Fortune's End to try and keep DM and Night Class off him, but it looks like he's just going to get run down.
Yeah, he's dead. This is going to be Flesh Heap, First Blood.
3-0 on the hooks. The Fairy Fire goes off DM. Oh, nice tree plant. Oh, but he still hits the hook. 4-0 for the 9 class Pudge. It seems
High risk. Like when you pick double, single supports that can't push waves.
a sneaky hook from 9 class set up by the Chains. GPK was winning this lane, and the Pudge will push him.
Is guaranteed. And he's going to get some stacks. It's going to give no one.
Radiant's middle tower.
Get a second, third kill out of this one.
Well, if your idea was to come
At all, if anything, it's now going to be Kiritich who gets punished as the Pudge comes back in the lane. They are going to get really good Fortune's End over that Avalanche. That purges out the Ion Shells, but Kiritich can't stand the heat that 9 class is bringing into this grand finals already.
so much of this is you gave that Pudge First Blood. He gets boots. He can make these plays around the map.
Got the shackles on him. Hit him with the stomp. Oh, overlapping the stuns. A little ugly there from
Power shot will kill him.
Save.
You want to go for it.
He needs to land it. He's going to go outside of vision to see if he can land it. Ooh, Satanic, a back and forth. He was just patrolling. And
like
now he's still alive to hit the Stormhammer on Miro and help to call us finish him.
Level 4.5. He has access to a small camp. He's about to be level 5 at
Got him again. 9 class yet to miss a hook. He'll die for this, but well worth the trade-off as GPK falls again in the mid lane.
Synergy with the Shell Surge here. This game can speed up really fast.
Here comes 9 class. Here comes DM. Here comes a guaranteed hook as he's gonna wait to the last. Okay, he got power shotted down. Never mind. BetBoom bring all their heroes into this bottom water rune matchup, and they clean house, man. They just took 2 heroes out of the equation. Sure, you got saved. Congratulations, but they're gonna get 3 heroes out of this one. The Chen and perhaps some of his army too. I mean, look at everybody that Kiritich walked down the river just to be able to join in on this.
Nice rotation from him. You need numbers. You need to swing the lanes back to your favor. And could see a hook come out here on Miro. See if we can put Satanic in between him, but Satanic might just kill him straight up.
Okay, just gonna finish him off that way.
Tackle is kind of enough if you can land it.
Can precast Fortune's End on the Slordar when he blinks it. Okay, didn't go for that. Oh, the hook separates the 2. The shackle shot missed. Everything goes wrong for BetBoom on their first play with the blink dagger on GPK. They do manage to get off the false promise. See if Katomi has healed him enough. Very likely he has. He stays alive, but Katomi does end up getting run down by DM in the end.
We saw this in the series yesterday. It's an okay position. If you can get the team fights going, you can absolutely swing this pretty quickly, especially if you get a Roshan off the Slaughter line.
He's got the angle on him. Wait for the Oracle at the same time, and 9 class, can he still get... Oh, he's going to wait for the slide chains. Can no one hit the slide chains? Is he in range to do so? Got slide chains into the hook. There it goes. Got the dismember off of it. They just play so well around each other, diving into the tier 3s. And the punish, very minimal. In fact, if anything, Kiritich got to be a little careful. Stampede does go off. A little bit grouped up, but pulled back in. Do the vacuum. Kiritich cut down. Satanic already online. And that you think that this lineup that really doesn't have the greatest Roche taking potential is doing it at 17 minutes. It says a lot. And they can get the crush and the shackle into the Fortune's End, and a basketball it up. They got the...
That's huge.
Now the Slaughter is going to be... Oh no! The vacuum grabs Katomi right as he was trying to help out GPK here. GPK still has a chance to be able to blink out of danger. TP away, and he stuns.
Nice spot.
Oh, the hook comes a little bit too late from 9 class. At it getting on the enemy side of the map and sneaking in wards everywhere.
It's just the Pudge.
They've got a Chen Pudge.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
They're going to jump on Satanic. They baited this out. They get the hooks. Take the hook, but still shackled up. They almost finish him off. They're trying to now, but the BKB God Strength goes out, and it all goes wrong for BetBoom. As soon as that is cast, done. They run out of damage. And they will scurry back to the base if they can. Satanic not slowing down for a second here. 1 save as well. A triple for him. Back to the tier 2.
Now you're down 13K. A lot of that on this Satanic spend.
The series with no Curio.
Oh, another great shackle. Finish the hero off.
You managed to get the darts here. One down. Shooting after DeCollis.
Great
No
target.
one. He's trying to stop them as best he can. He's got the Aegis after all. Well, it looks like he actually does manage to bail out DeCollis for now. GPK, Satanic on the side is good. It's gone straight. They spot him though. They're not going to be caught by this initially. The Tiny's going to try and challenge this Sven, make sure he doesn't get an initiation off here while GPK chases after kill. But he still blinks, it still blows up the Oracle. Casual two-shot, gets his BKB off before the stomp and punishes Miro for daring to try and stop him. Now GPK caught in the river. He's not going anywhere. Chained up, hooked out. Satanic will find his third kill of the fight. Stalls, he doesn't even... There it is, triple kill. Finally going out. Daven, Hataomi's buyback for last here, no one.
Is very frustrating.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Denied. A TP stops. Heritage. Did anybody save him here? Not a chance. Not with Daedalus up on Satanic.
Absolutely no chance. I don't know how you deal with this guy right now. You can test. You're gonna have to fight this on top of this ward as well. Nine class sees you. He wants. He hooks you.
They're going to get the jump on a 9 class first, though. Easy little pick up, perhaps.
Is it that easy?
Oh, God. The chains on the 2 supports to the vacuum. They got him both locked in. Satanic finally closes ranks with his 9 class support here, trying to help him out. He's actually taking a good amount of damage here.
Losing the fight.
He's going to wear out. Yeah, he's going to lose this fight. Stomp hits on 2. Miro. Good setup there. Heritage. Oh, trying to run him down with the Ion Shell. DM managed to do so. Miro. Looks like even without Satanic, no lacking in damage for Parivision, as no one will do his best to clean up the rest of this fight. This is slight, though. Blink away just in the nick of time by Miro. Starts running down the river, but he is heading nowhere fast at this point.
You see the tip come out. I think that's the tip of how did you die, bro? How do you die in this game with this spend? I'll tell you how he crit into that blade mail on the Centaur. Dude, yeah, it's a very bad man here.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
A lot of damage, a lot of ores, and a lot of HP to work with. As long as you don't kill yourself on blade mail. BetBoom want to take the fight on the high ground ward. Try and...
Oh, no, he spoils another initiation. And now Satanic's like, well, we got GPK in the corner. Good shackle shot, though. They might be able to kill him here. Toss up in the air. It's not quite enough. And a vacuum almost put them on the cliff. Not quite, though. Kirich has got to get out of here. They already used the false promise. Maybe they have to leave the Centaur behind. Another great shackle shot. Sage is keeping the Sven back as best as he can. Another hook back onto Miro, and Satanic goes for a different initiation. Goes after the Oracle once again. Ghost Scepter's going to bail him out a little bit here, and finally gets his hands on the Wind Ranger. Cuts both him and GPK down pretty quickly. That is going to be a very one-sided GG call.
Oh, yeah.
Before the 30-minute mark, we close out the first game of this series.
I just looked like the upper bracket final that existed between these two teams yesterday went the same way. Parivision just slowly grinding. Run at her.
You just run at her.
Yeah, but doesn't
can't slow you.
she kill him before he's even reaching her?
No.
Like, bro?
It can go both ways for sure, but
Choose
mid-Mars?
your hero.
I like that Lycan hits towers for them. Like I think it's very important to play on an early
Wait,
assignment.
You're just all over the place. They're setting the meta constantly.
I don't know. If I'm BetBoom, I do not like this lane setup.
Telekinesis toss back. GPK is just going to get mowed down. There was so much more damage in the tank. He died from the first round of multi-shot.
Build up something like that. God's Rebuke's hurt. They're going to
Drop the tombstone, going for all in for the kill on this stage, but DeCollis might be the one to die first. Got the spin on him. That's going to be the first death, and Sage isn't done yet. He managed to get the extra hit onto Satanic, and now Satanic slowed down to a crawl. Miro's just getting constant spins.
Damn.
Fate's Edicts himself.
Invis. There's a sentry down, though.
There he goes. Fate's Edict on the Drow Ranger to disarm him. Nice body blocking by 9 class. Guarantees the kill.
They got the mid Oracle.
They got him.
Good move. Some Shrines kids. I honestly think this is a incredibly weird game, but not that bad for BetBoom somehow.
Heritage, you're gonna have to drop the ultimate here. They do have the Oracle. The Fortune's End was not placed onto Kiritich, so
he's gonna get control here.
Satanic coming in from behind is going to catch him inside the arena, put a fence around the dog, and he has no way out.
Yeah, now lost their ward on the gate. The wards from Pari are in great places to scout all these.
Kiritich, he doesn't have shapeshift, so with no one coming in from behind, bad news. 100 movement speed. He is not going anywhere.
Once he's out, we'll get it. Well, quick trip to the factory. Not the way you wanted to.
It's about to break open if Parivision successfully stop Miro from farming up his Blink Dagger, and it's looking like with a 4-man rotation, Satanic catching 2 inside the arena. Bull support's already in trouble. Katomi's going to be forced away, not that he even has False Promise. Miro is still a harder kill to get. 10 stick charges and a Vanguard, and almost going for the kill. And they got him. Purifying Flames into the Culling Blade secures the kill.
Oh, they might clean up here.
Meanwhile, coming in through the side with Kiritich, they chase down no one. It's a double kill for Miro. They thought they were killing the Axe, but the Axe was killing them.
This is exactly what you needed in this game. Play around the Axe. Either first. Depends on when you're trying to align all these.
Here comes the gank on DM, and they have plenty of disables to keep DM from being able to get off the primal split. He got halfway through the animation there, but save really, he maximized the Miro is smoking.
Could be read by Pari, but this is gonna hit around this tier 1 no matter what. There's limited options of where you're farming on this map right now.
If they're sneaky enough, is no one going to expect his triangle being invaded?
Might just take this support.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to take the Rubik kill.
Easy, quick, more stacks for the Axe here, especially with level 2 dunk going through. Pretty greedy here. They're not even going to go for the kill top.
They're doing 3 things at once. Kills and 2 objectives? That's crazy.
Response from Parivision though, they're just going to give it all up. Wow. More stacks for the Axe. Massive armor. Some huge kills in this game. That felt too easy.
Damage, reducing your generation. They're going to need to put together a really sick team fight. It's going to need Arena, Tombstone on the outside, Conjure inside of it. BKB immediately goes out from GPK. He's going to try and chase him down, but Satanic is playing around the walls. Can't hit the spears as a result, and GPK will lose his first life. Kiritich tried to hit the backline there. Satanic got a little bit low. Lycan's not sure what to do here. His team is being run down. Who's he going to chase after? They don't want to find it. Tombstone missed the call. Miro, he whiffed that one. Immediately has to TP away. Parivision now have the advantage as Miro gets his TP canceled. And the Axe activates his Blade Mail, but will be chopped down by 9 Class, who stole the Culling Blade. They'll get the Oracle as well. It's classic that Parivision somehow managed to make this fight work for them. Baiting out bad BetBoom initiation. Now,
this is a very pivotal fight.
5-man play here from Parivision.
Dire's bottom
Tower is taken.
has fallen.
And will BetBoom lose a bit of their formation that they've set up? Not expecting Parivision.
Oh man, they're so
to be
clumped right now.
They're baiting out DM right now.
So clumped.
Trying to go for the call. Miro misses again, and now they manage to get the arena with the multi-shot coming in from the side. It's the Shadow Shaman first, and the Lycan stuck inside this fortress. He finally breaks free, but no one's having a free fight so far. Miro chases after him. Hurricane Pike pushes them back. Slowed down by the Undying. Has to pop the BKB. No one's going to deal with the Helm of the Overlord. That's fine. They kill the Shadow Shaman. They got the Oracle.
What about GPK?
And GPK is still in the middle of all this, and they have kited him around entirely. He is left behind. Once again, Parivision outmaneuver BetBoom.
They get the jump. So much of this game is dependent on who jumps who between the Mars and the Axe. The Axe jump whiffs, and the Mars jump lands. You cage the map, or you give up a bad pickoff. BKB finished for the Drow Ranger as Satanic done for GPK.
Gonna go in, they immediately are gonna jump on a Satanic.
That's exactly
they
what
have
you
the
want.
damage. Oh, what a save! Dukalich pulls out the Tombstone. They're trying to get through this Tombstone to get after Satanic. Satanic gets a kill. He gets off his ult, and he may have fallen, but he sets up the rest of the team as the Drow Ranger just continues to mow down heroes. Kiritich is chasing after 9 Class here. He can't kill the Drow Ranger easily. It's just taking too damn long to kill 9 Class. He's got him trapped in a corner. He TPs away with a Solar Crest on him. He is fine. They got Satanic, but it cost them all too much.
Game. want Satanic. You have to be able to chain stun him here. He has BKB.
Runs right into him. Hits him with the Hex first. Now the Shackles. Looks like he's likely to get off BKB, but Calm maybe not. Culling played him down. Miro, he was pushing in mid, but he made a fast rotation.
The tower is under attack.
Not the old ancient Ice Shaman. Can't believe 9th class tried that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Lycan is a really powerful map control hero. They're using it pretty well this game.
Wanted to call us.
He's completely
Catch
alone.
him. Got both his Aghanims and his shard. Make it even nicer. Solo pickup.
More blood. Even if you just casually throw it out on somebody the other cores are going on. A lot of damage for the Huskar. They can jump.
The DM see if they can burst him down with this Bloodthorn. Instant response though. The Mars and the Undying both come in to bail out DM, and he got off his ultimate. They do get a good Shackles here. Satanic's taking a lot of damage, finally got off his BKB. Gotcha Duke helps keep him alive. GPK will be cut down. No false promise. Katomi's being chased down next. He's going to have to just false promise himself, otherwise he dies, which that's what happens. 3 dead. How many times will BetBoom get baited into the initiation onto one of the tanky frontliners and be utterly countered by Parivision?
Just not the guy you want to jump with Tombstone save behind him.
Radiant's middle tower is
So hard to burst through him.
Radiant's middle tower.
I think if you jump and you retreat, you can try and bait out spells.
Oh my god, they're going straight. They're ending the game.
There's no buyback.
There's nothing to stop them. Parivision does know how to win games, and they do it perfectly in this situation. Hard countered into throne, 36 minutes, and you're now at 2-0.
That is a brutal loss. Just when you felt like you were starting to figure out something in the series, you're playing the map with the Lycan push, plus the pick-off potential from the Shaman.
Keep him.
Also,
if you're facing him,
of course.
Also, BetBoom's their stuns are very costly. Like these are ultis that they have to commit to.
Another draft, as you said, with a lot going for it. A lot of team fight with Shaman wards plus Tombstone. Lycan will scouting it out. Looking for the early kill on Ducalis.
An early first blood would feel rather good. They're going to have to use the blood grenade to secure it, but save. We'll get the first blood.
The fights where you have good vision and you can use your ults well. If you start getting dragged around the map, if you start having to deal with a lot of lane shove.
Skewer back into the tower. Miro low on HP, but they make the move anyway. Good damage on a Satanic, just enough perhaps to get the kill.
Nope.
Got a Fairy Fire, so he stays alive, but so does Miro. So considering where Miro started at the beginning of that fight, very good trade-off for BetBoom.
Hey, look at the CS. They're doing really well.
Okay, look at Ducalis. He wants to cancel as much of the healing salve as possible, but this does leave Satanic a bit alone. The Tombstone's still up for a second. That one hit wasn't enough. Oh no, the Tombstone's still up for a couple more seconds. Miro's going to be slowed down. He tries for a shockwave.
Right now.
Yeah. 18-5 for GPK. Maybe this will just be a game where we watch Miro potentially die. Good dead shot back. The decay, not quite enough for the creeps. That's enough.
You rather die.
And now Save is probably going to die too, as Ducalis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there you go.
That is a lot of XP for the Undying here. What it needs was just this low cooldown initiator, some extra fun lines when you start the action, but it has to lane into the sniper. So you're bringing the heroes to gank him. We've seen this before.
Smoke rotations coming out. Katomi, first one on the scene for the Save. Nice dead shot calling from Save. This is why it's a signature hero for this guy. Great placement.
We are drawing the lines. Got Naomi giving the information here. Can absolutely leave Kiritich alone in this game. So
You're back into the calling. Nice placement from Miro. Dead shot slows him down for them to right-click him away. Now interact well because of Blubber.
This is the strength of the Tide pick. You can leave him alone from level 2. There's zero pressure going into
Nightmare back into play. And while the foul play protects him for a second, there is still the shrapnel damage over time, which will sting these. Don't have to worry about trying to get the last hit.
Whole save, looking for no one.
There's a pickup. An assassination inbound. GPK takes another one.
This at rotating mid early. If you put them in a position where they are forced to come mid and you out skirmish them, you can gain a huge advantage there.
Built the skewer.
fight for this.
I don't think Takalis wins this in a 1v2, which that is what it's going to be. Another great dead shot. Now they do have 2 more supports coming in. They're going to try and help out Takalis. He is going to fall here, but they can win the fight overall. Takalis is not dead.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? How did it all go so wrong? Well, part of it is because BetBoom are so fixated on mid that they rotated in the... Shows it. Well, I was going to say, if anybody shows up, they might just get run down by a hasted sniper. Katomi's fishing, and he finds 9 class.
Exactly what you want. Bring the supports into this, and you have no chance of fighting the sniper.
No, not at all. You could see no one has already told him as much. He's like, dog, I'm farming
Stone, Terrorblade illusions, Lycan wolves, a lot of annoying scouting mechanisms.
some support coming in. Dead shot, and he nightmares his way out of the Serpent Wards. He's still going to die, but that was a cool move. I didn't really think about
into that top tier 1 and take away some of the map control from the Terrorblade, who is farming up a storm right now.
Takalis, who has been left in this safe lane to deal with the wave, is not going to be the first point of contact. BetBoom are going to sneak behind him, knowing that Satanic is a much better kill. Now they've got to hit the calling. Okay, Fiend's Grip. Yeah, there's no stunts to stop the Fiend's Grip. I forgot about that. Colin is impotent in that regard, and he'll just be an extra kill, a cherry on top of this situation.
It's not too shabby.
It's on the Tidehunter, which I think Parivision, I don't know if they were really ever intending to full all in on this tower. Knowing that the Tidehunter is going to show up at some point in time to defend, they'll get the Undying out of it.
A nice defense from BetBoom, though. They are really bringing the numbers this game and not getting swarmed. Like an ult that yields nothing.
To break that smoke, because otherwise might find its mark on the mid lane. GPK is hitting that mid tower. Save runs into it now, but we will end up dying to the smoke. But again, better that than anybody else, really. DM comes marching in. They're going to try and take over this triangle area, but
continue to scale with some good empowered targets here. Maybe even catch 9 class, looking for maybe some sort of roast deal that he gets left. The shrapnel into skewer, and there's a little bonus on top.
What?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Why does he even have the wand when you think about it?
That point.
Wasted gold. I mean, he could have another empty slot. What's he thinking? The only thing stronger than 3 empty slots. 4 empty slots. Why stop there, actually? Why not?
Nice dead shot.
He'll hire
the Undying and push Satanic back.
Hide him.
Got one hand tied behind my back for this fight.
Oh, look at this angle, though.
Oh my. RP on 2. Beautiful setup. Ravage is entirely unnecessary, but I'm sure it felt really nice.
Grip that courier. He went off that. The sniper's going to be able to push up super far. Still have Aegis here for a minute and a half. Aggressively look for things.
We're going to find TM. Another shapeshift to be used defensively is Skewer back on 2, and the Fiend's Grip can't be stopped. All they could do is try and kill Katomi, which will manage to do so. DM barely survives. Lucky to be alive.
Predictable.
Radiant's
therefore, it works.
is under attack.
Yeah, there's no way GPK was ready to shrapnel that one. Initiation coming in. No one trying to set something up for his team with the chains on a GPK. He's already at half HP. This is looking pretty good. GPK, he's going to die almost immediately. Now the RP does catch the Ember Spirit, but no damage behind it. Skewer back in, underneath the calling. Really nicely played by Miro, but they're just going to have to TP out. This is not a fight for them.
Get out here.
Oh, Muerta barely makes it away.
Yeah, you really have to care with this Howl going out. Boosting your armor effectively to 0. Just turns these slights and Satanic right clicks into pure damage. I mean, you're lucky to get out there with everybody, because Sniper going down first is nightmare there.
Yeah. Skewer back on a Satanic into the calling once again, and they still are ready to go with the Ravage. Are they going to be able to blow him up fast enough? It looks like he might be able to get off the Thunder. Oh no, Kiritich! He activates the Kraken Shell, but it's not good enough to stay alive.
He had Gem too.
Misjudge of the situation, and all of a sudden, Parivision. A lead, a gem. Oh, I can already feel it, man. I can already feel it. Parivision's doing that thing, trying to get him to initiate. Calling trying to go over the staircase. It's going to be a little difficult for Parivision to push into this one. The rest of the BKB from no one really trying to get a kill out of this one. Kiritich, oh, we got hit by the damn creeps again. Satanic hits him with the reflection, trying to finish him off. The tide is still up. He pops a Kraken shell. He's slowed down to a crawl here. He's just going to die.
He died so fast.
He died so fast.
Just to the Ember.
The Ember Spirit's doing too much damage.
Put the Howl through. Stamp him out of that exchange. No defensive item on him outside of the Gale Guard.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It was kind of crazy how effective that was with him on the other side of the map. And BetBoom is set up for this smoke push forward by Parivision. Might be an opportunity, but the smoke is going to break off the neutral creeps in that class. He makes the Hex initiation. A dead shot does go out. Miro can get away thanks to the skewer. They've killed the wolves. They've killed some of the threat, but Satanic, he's looping in from behind. GPK's a little bit surrounded. Kiritich trying to protect his sniper as best as possible. Nice push down to the low ground, but GPK is still being hounded by these wolves. Now Kiritich is taking some damage from Satanic. No one thinking about jumping in. Fiend's Grip on a DM underneath this tower. GPK is fine for now. His BKB is going to wear out soon, though. They have successfully managed to back themselves away from Parivision. It almost looks like a situation where they might be able to push out into them.
Radiant's top tower.
BKB from no one as well.
No one stops him. He's got a shield rune and a BKB, so very good played. And then he's just got one item slot left.
Build them
that
all up.
magic wand.
He's still holding the charges. Same charges from the start of the game.
Might be. Tombstone on the high ground. RP on 2. The calling. Very nice set up. Another Ravage that... Oh, nice dodge there from 9 class. Not that it saves him, but it was cool. Outworld staff dodged the Ravage tent.
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Next level.
They're going to the pit to take this.
They have meta coming back up here in 20 seconds. Pink Inform is available again as well, and Terribly Illusion top.
Nice catch. No one. A beautiful pickup straight into the Fiend's Grip. This is the combo right here that Parivision will not have an answer to. Catching more. Outworld Staff goes out onto the Rod of Atos, but 9 class will fall. All the same. Buyback immediately going to put to use as no one jumping around. GPK is the target. DM is going after Miro right now, trying to get the RP out of him, and the RP is never used. He just falls. GPK, the rest of his BKB is just simply not doing enough damage. He's not killing anything. The Ravage is finally getting put to use. It hits so many heroes, but they're not killing anything. There is no damage.
Somehow the tide gets out of there. Satanic on the low ground took the fight to the sniper on the high ground.
On the field that BetBoom have to deal with, and it's going to get worse. Tombstone on death. The Undying, he's level 20. Satanic just casually walked up, took the range barracks and backed away. Now the tier 3 is going to fall. There's just too much going on. They can't seem to find any openings. Okay, there's the skewer. There's the RP. Miro drops it immediately.
The sniper's dead.
Again, the damage is not the best because the sniper is still dead. They're slowing down this Lycan. Got the anchor on him. Yep, they're trying to keep him out, but there goes the Tombstone. That picks him up. Kiritich gets broken. Takes a ton of damage in that window. Now he's got to reset. Got to deal with the Tombstone as well. Parivision will let them have...
Ward's bottom. There's just no stop on all 3 of these lanes right now. They're just going to wrap their way to victory.
At this rate, yeah.
9
class sneaking in with his Glimmer Cape. He is spotted, though. Nice catch. That should be a pick, but no one's going to go in. Chains on 2 with the Shivas on full supports. Katomi getting low while the Terrible goes after GPK. GPK trying to push himself away, but now it's Kiritich's problem. The damage just surmounting. It's too much for them to be able to handle. Satanic's just marching forward and beating them all to a pulp. The Ravage trying to get used with the buyback used from Save. They don't have anything else. It's just Kiritich and Save trying to hold the game together, hold the series up. Satanic goes into the fountain and will die to the fountain. It wasn't Save. It wasn't Kiritich. It was the fountain that will provide the damage. But with a buyback being used, it is still a bad position for BetBoom with no buybacks on the rest of their heroes. It is just going to be a march down mid. Parivision will close this series out a 3-0 style. They are just too damn good.
I think they were too damn good the entire time. This felt like one of those events we all knew who was going to win from like day 2.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, this team, they're here to play. They're super confident, super cocky, picking whatever they want, beating whoever the hell they want, and looking way better than everybody else while they're doing it.